If you are not capable of cruelty, you are absolutely a victim to anyone who is.
Hello! Some of you may have heard the story of Marina Abramovic. She decided to stand motionless for 6 hours and let the public do whatever it wanted to her. The result of this was people undressing her, hurting her, drawing blood, and so on. The moment she took away all of her personal boundaries, the normal people before her kept going further and further down this rabbit hole of abuse. Strangely though, after the 6 hours were up, she stopped being a motionless puppet and started moving. The result? Everyone ran away. The moment she was able to engage them like a human being, they could not confront her. As terrifying as this experiment was, it gives insight into the human condition. If you, me, anyone else believes they can get away with something, they will do just that, and they will keep pushing that envelope until a line is drawn. That is why, for even a peaceful gardener, a glint of cruelty is essential. For if that glint does not exist, their garden will be consumed by other creatures, thus, they themselves will starve. It is the same premise as law enforcement. Even if they are not perfect and many crimes go unsolved, their sheer presence demonstrates cruel repercussions for those who harm others. Thus, it deters the average individual from crossing that line. Even if not perfect, this allows modern civilization to function pretty well. On the macro, this also gives insight into the rise of authoritarian dictatorships through extreme communism or extreme socialism. And on the micro, why women are not instinctively attracted to the nice guy, who just does as he is told and just always seeks to play nice in every situation. If humans evolved to propagate their genes, it doesn't make sense to be instinctively attracted to a male who demonstrates a lack of firmness. A lack of personal boundaries for that male will probably be abused and eaten up by a wolf. Thus, her genes will not propagate. The intention is not to be cruel, but to have a glint of it, not just in society, but in the individual. For those are the thorns which allow the rose to continue being beautiful. You will, and you have pushed the envelope when you believed you could. We all have to some extent. And so knowing this evil is in yourself and seeing it in others, to truly be just and good to each other, we need to be able to say no if a line is crossed. We need to be able to stand firm if a line is crossed. We need to have that glint of cruelty. For that glint is what allows the warrior to confidently address the world with reason and sit peacefully in a garden. To that end, be a man who speaks and carries himself softly, but never lose your capacity to strike hard. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Smash the like button if you did. It's good karma. And until next time, peace.